It is witching hour in the barn field. What are you on with? Yeah, I saw you doing your zooms. The two foals have been going nuts. Temperature has just dropped by about 10 degrees in the space of 5 minutes. And it sent them a bit bonkers. What are you on with? Where's she gone, your playmate? You're there. Get him, Callie. You were getting him a minute ago. I saw you get him. No, don't come and see me. We want to see you zooming with him. Go and do your zooms. Oh. Nell's told him off. Your grumpy mum's told him off. Gonna go and see his own mum for once. We check your bum. Nice, clean bum. Oh, no. And that was the exact moment yesterday that I realised that Callie's got diarrhoea again. It was only the tiniest little bit, but I watched her for a minute after that. Like, her bum was clean. You wouldn't have known from her actual, like, bum cheeks, which you normally do with the diarrhoea because it's everywhere. Her bum was clean. I thought she was fine. I had a closer look. I was like, no, definitely liquid around her actual anus. Watched her for a little bit and, yep, like a fountain, like an actual fountain. Devastated. So, straight back on the antibiotics. And then what we're going to do is switch to a new antibiotic for you. I think we caught it. You are a clown. I think we caught it so super early yesterday that she didn't seem down in herself at all. She seemed right in herself. She was nursing, she was eating. But I watched her for a few minutes and there was, several streams, several fountains within just a few minutes. So I think we have to catch it early at that point before we become a bit overrun by it again. So if you haven't been following, Callie's been a bit poorly with an imbalance of bacteria in her guts, I suppose, is the best way of describing it. She's been overrun with the Enterococcus and E. coli bacteria, which are normally found in a horse's gut, but she just has got too many. We've obviously been suppressing them with antibiotics and we've got her really well, but as soon as we take her off the antibiotics, they just seem to come back again. So that's why we're going to switch antibiotics. So I'm working with vets. It's under vet's advice. I know a lot of people are saying in the comments to try different things. I'm going to follow what my vets are saying because those are the people that I have to listen to. So, although she is absolutely fine in herself, as you can see, she is full of beans, she's eating, drinking, yeah, she's really bright. We're clearly, ow, you've got teeth, you can't groom me back when you've got teeth. We clearly have to get on top of this bacteria somehow that's just enjoying her guts too much. Archie was absolutely mortified when she came in last night and he didn't. He was shouting for her. He's a very vocal young man though, is Archie. I knew he was born because when I checked on Kate in the dark, I heard him before I saw him. Heard you, weren't you? You were on the floor shouting when you were born. So she's great. She's fine. I'm glad we caught it so super early. If I hadn't seen that tiny little bit of a wet bum and then spent some time watching her to see, because her whole bum area was clean, I was thinking she was fine. She'd spent a lot of time in during the day because of the heat. So you're going to rear at me then, missus? But you're going to do an Annie or an Autumn. Been in for a good part of the day yesterday because of the heat. And so I did have a good chance to see what her droppings were like. And although I don't remember seeing any actual droppings, there wasn't any diarrhea either. So I think literally yesterday when I started recording that video was probably just the very, very start of it or not long after the start of it. So hopefully this time we've caught it super, super quick. So we did an initial course of antibiotics, then we'd taken her off them. And she relapsed. And then that time when she deteriorated, she lost her appetite. She was worse almost than she was the first time around. So really desperate to get right on top of it straight away this time. Obviously it was a Friday evening typically, but my vets are amazing. And so I'm able to have a chat with them about it. So, not great news, but as you can see, she is okay. We just need to get on top of this imbalance of bacteria. There's been a lot of suggestions of like a biosponge to kind of bind the gut. But as my vets are explaining, the bacteria needs to come out. Like it's diarrhea for a reason, so we don't really want to bind that in there. It's not a usual foal scour. It isn't related to the mare's season. It's not about that. It's bacteria. It's bacteria imbalance, and we know that because we did a fecal swab last time and confirmed what the bacteria was and in sort of what proportions, and that's how we know what the problem is. And obviously the antibiotics completely work because she's fine on them, and then as soon as we stop them, she relapses. So what we know from that is it is bacterial. And the antibiotics do work, but we're obviously suppressing rather than eliminating the bacteria. That's the problem now, to get on top of it so that we can take her off the antibiotics and she will stay well. So poor old Callie girl, here's hoping that the different antibiotics do the trick. But as you can see, we're managing, we're just not winning.